What if money stress is silently stealing your sleep tonight? Imagine lying awake, counting worries instead of peaceful dreams every night. Most people never realize financial stress controls the nightly rest deeply. Have you ever felt exhausted yet still unable to sleep peacefully? This silent struggle affects millions of hardworking individuals around the world. Money worries often follow us straight into the bedroom at night, and those thoughts can feel impossible to switch off completely. But why does financial pressure impact sleep more than we expect? Tonight, we uncover how money stress truly affects your inner peace. You might recognize some of these patterns in your own life, like checking bank balances repeatedly before trying to fall asleep or replaying unpaid bills in your mind endlessly at midnight. These habits quietly train your brain to stay alert constantly, even when your body desperately needs rest and recovery time. Stress hormones rise, making relaxation feel nearly impossible at night. Your mind keeps solving problems that have no immediate solutions, and that creates a cycle of exhaustion and anxiety together. Many people blame insomnia without understanding its deeper financial roots. Sleep becomes a battlefield between worry and desperate exhaustion nightly. This is where most people feel completely powerless and stuck. But the truth is more surprising than you might expect. Your brain actually believes financial danger is happening right now, even when you are physically safe and lying in bed. This false alarm keeps your nervous system permanently on edge, which makes deep, restful sleep incredibly difficult to achieve. Let's explore how everyday money habits quietly affect your sleep, because small financial anxieties often grow into nightly stress storms. Even successful people experience this hidden emotional pressure regularly. They just rarely talk about it openly with others, so you might feel alone, but you absolutely are not. Millions share this quiet struggle behind closed doors each night. Understanding this is the first step toward real relief, because awareness breaks the cycle of silent financial anxiety. Your sleep quality is directly tied to emotional financial safety. When money feels unstable, your mind refuses to fully relax. This is why even tired bodies struggle to fall asleep. We often underestimate how deeply money affects mental health, but once you see it clearly, change becomes possible. Tonight is about understanding, not judgment or blame at all. You are not failing, your brain is simply reacting, and that reaction can absolutely be retrained over time. Small changes can dramatically improve your sleep and finances. We will break down exactly how the transformation happens, so stay with this journey, because clarity is coming. You are closer to peaceful nights than you think. Most people never connect money habits with sleep quality, but this connection explains so many restless nights completely. Once understood, you can finally take control back again. This awareness alone can begin restoring your deep sleep and reduce the financial anxiety that keeps you awake. Think about how different your nights could feel tomorrow. It starts with recognizing the hidden stress patterns today. That recognition is the beginning of real mental freedom. In the next part, we go deeper into solutions. Prepare yourself, because the upcoming insights will change everything. Now let's dive deeper into how money stress slowly builds. It often begins with small, unnoticed financial habits every day, like delaying budgeting because it feels overwhelming or uncomfortable, or avoiding bank apps when you already expect bad news. These small avoidance behaviors slowly increase internal anxiety levels. You may not notice the emotional weight building up daily, but your brain stores every unresolved financial worry quietly. Over time, this creates a constant background sense of pressure, even when nothing urgent is actually happening in real life. Many people live in this silent financial tension for years. They normalize stress as part of being financially responsible adults, but in reality, it is emotional overload without relief. And think about a normal working day for most individuals. Wake up already thinking about expenses and upcoming bills, work all day while silently worrying about financial stability, then return home exhausted but still mentally calculating expenses. This cycle leaves no space for emotional recovery or peace. Even small purchases can trigger guilt and overthinking instantly. That guilt slowly builds into chronic mental exhaustion over time. You start associating money with stress instead of control. This association is what disrupts sleep at night deeply, because your brain keeps processing unresolved financial emotions constantly. Even while you are trying to rest and disconnect, many people carry financial fear from past experiences into present. A bad financial memory can influence years of thinking patterns, like debt, unexpected expenses, or unstable income situations earlier. These experiences train your brain to expect future financial threats, so even stability does not fully calm your nervous system. Your mind stays alert for problems that may never come. This is why relaxation feels unnatural for so many people. The body wants rest, but the mind stays in survival mode, and survival mode directly interferes with deep restorative sleep cycles. You may feel tired, yet strangely unable to fully unwind. That contradiction is a key sign of financial anxiety impact. Another hidden factor is constant comparison with others financially. Seeing others succeed can silently trigger insecurity and pressure. Social media often intensifies this feeling without us realizing. We compare highlights of others to our private struggles. This comparison increases stress, even if finances are stable, because perception becomes more powerful than actual reality. Sometimes, over time, this builds dissatisfaction and emotional restlessness, which again carries directly into nighttime. Overthinking and worry, even silence at night, feels filled with financial thoughts. Your brain keeps running calculations instead of slowing down. This is not a lack of discipline or weakness. It is a conditioned response to repeated financial pressure. Once you understand this pattern, you can begin changing it. Awareness allows you to interrupt the cycle gradually and create mental space where peace can finally enter. In the next part, we explore a powerful perspective shift. This shift will completely change how you see money, stress, because the real problem is not just income or bills. It is how your mind processes financial uncertainty daily. And that is exactly what we will transform next. Stay with this because the insight is about to deepen. Now comes the most important shift in understanding money stress. What if money itself is not the real problem at all? Instead, it is your brain's interpretation of financial uncertainty. This changes everything about how you approach financial anxiety, because you cannot control every expense or unexpected situation, but you can control how your mind responds internally. Most stress comes from uncertainty, not the actual numbers. Your brain hates not knowing what will happen next, so it fills gaps with fear and worst case scenarios. These imagined scenarios feel real even when they are not. This is where money stress becomes emotional rather than logical. You are not just reacting to bills or income levels. You are reacting to perceived lack of control over outcomes. That perception quietly shapes your daily emotional state, and it directly influences your ability to relax at night. Here is a powerful truth most people never consider deeply. Financial stability does not automatically create mental peace. Many financially stable people still struggle with intense money anxiety because their mindset has not learned emotional safety around money. On the other hand, some lower income individuals sleep peacefully. They have trained their minds to accept uncertainty calmly. This shows that peace is not only about income level, it is about emotional regulation and mental financial patterns. Once you see this clearly, blame starts to disappear. You stop thinking you are bad with money or weak. Instead, you start seeing your mind as programmable and adaptable. That realization alone reduces a huge amount of pressure, because now change feels possible instead of impossible. Another shift is understanding the role of control illusions. We believe controlling every expense will remove all stress, but in reality, life will always contain financial unpredictability. The goal is not total control, but emotional resilience. When you accept uncertainty, your nervous system relaxes naturally. This is when sleep starts improving without forcing it. Your mind no longer treats money as constant danger. It begins seeing it as a manageable part of life. That shift reduces nighttime mental overactivity significantly. You stop replaying worst-case financial scenarios in bed and start focusing on present moment calm. Instead, this is where true transformation in sleep begins, because peace is created internally before it appears externally. Many people search for financial solutions without emotional healing, but both must work together for lasting relief. Money systems and mindset systems are deeply connected. Ignoring one keeps the cycle of stress alive. Understanding both gives you real power over your life and helps you finally separate fear from reality. Once separated, sleep becomes naturally deeper and calmer. In the final part, we turn insight into action. You will learn practical steps to reduce money stress. These steps will directly improve your sleep quality and help you regain emotional control at night. Everything we discuss leads to this transformation moment. So get ready for the practical breakthrough next, because now it is time to take control back. Now it is time to turn understanding into real life action, because insight without action will not change your sleep quality. The first step is creating creating financial clarity in your mind. You cannot relax when everything feels mentally unorganized and unclear. Start by writing down all your monthly financial responsibilities. Seeing everything on paper reduces invisible mental pressure. Immediately, your brain stops guessing and starts processing real information. This alone can lower nighttime anxiety more than expected. Next, create a simple and realistic spending structure daily. It does not need to be perfect or overly strict. The goal is control, not financial perfection or pressure. When money feels structured, your mind naturally feels safer. Safety is the foundation of deep and restful sleep. Another powerful step is setting a daily worry cutoff time. Choose a specific time to think about financial matters. After that time, you intentionally postpone all money thoughts. This trains your brain to stop late night overthinking. At first, it feels difficult, but consistency changes everything. Your mind slowly learns that night is for rest, not for solving problems that cannot be solved immediately. You also need to reduce emotional triggers before bedtime. Avoid checking bills, bank apps, or financial news at night. These actions activate stress responses right before sleep. Instead, replace them with calming and predictable routines. Simple habits signal safety to your nervous system clearly, like reading, breathing exercises, or light reflection journaling. These practices shift your brain from stress to recovery mode. Another key step is redefining your relationship with money. Money is a tool, not a measure of personal worth. When you separate identity from finances, pressure decreases. You stop judging yourself harshly for temporary situations. This emotional softness creates space for real healing, and healing directly improves sleep quality over time. Remember, progress is more important than perfection here. Even small improvements can reduce nightly stress significantly. Consistency matters more than intensity in building peace. Over time, your brain starts trusting financial stability. Again, that trust allows deeper relaxation during nighttime hours. You begin falling asleep faster without mental resistance and waking up with less emotional heaviness each morning. This transformation does not happen instantly, but gradually. Every small action rewires your stress response system. You are literally retraining how your mind reacts, and that is the real path to freedom from stress. Financial calm and sleep are built together step by step. One supports the other in a continuous healing cycle. When one improves, the other naturally follows. You are no longer trapped in endless worry cycles. You are actively rebuilding control and emotional stability. In the final part, we bring everything together clearly and focus on long-term peace and sustainable habits, because lasting sleep comes from lasting mental balance. Everything now leads toward a calmer version of you. So let's finish this journey with full clarity. The final step will lock in your transformation permanently. Everything you have learned leads to one powerful conclusion today. Money stress does not have to control your sleep anymore. Your mind can be trained to a calm financial thinking patterns. Sleep improves when mental financial pressure is finally released. You are capable of building peace starting from today. The journey begins with small, consistent actions every night. Your bedtime routine must signal safety to your brain. Avoid financial thoughts during your final hour before sleep. This simple boundary protects your emotional rest each night. Clarity in daytime creates peace during nighttime rest period. Start organizing your money thoughts instead of avoiding them. Avoidance only increases anxiety, and nighttime overthinking cycles further. Financial calm is built through repetition and daily awareness. Your nervous system responds to consistency and structure daily. Peaceful sleep is a result of emotional stability within. You do not need perfect finances to sleep well. You need a peaceful relationship with money instead. Every small habit shapes your financial mindset over time. Sleep quality improves as your worries gradually reduce naturally. This transformation happens when you take intentional action consistently. You are not stuck. You are simply learning balance. Balance between money awareness and emotional peace matters deeply. Do not let fear decide your nighttime thoughts anymore. Replace fear with structured clarity and simple routines daily. Your future self will thank you for starting today. Every night is an opportunity to reset your mind. Sleep becomes easier when financial fear loses control over you. You deserve nights free from financial worry and tension. Calm thinking is a skill you can develop gradually. Start building that skill with patience and consistency today. Now is the moment to take control of your peace. Do not wait for perfect circumstances to begin change. Small steps create powerful long-term emotional stability daily. Your mind is ready to feel safe around money. Peaceful sleep starts with peaceful financial thoughts within you. Let go of what you cannot control tonight fully. Trust the process of gradual mental financial healing deeply. Your sleep will reflect your inner emotional balance clearly. Consistency creates freedom from financial anxiety loops over time. You are capable of rebuilding your mental peace again. Every thought thought you change builds a calmer life inside. Financial peace is a journey, not a destination only. Your awareness is the strongest tool you have today. Use it to break cycles of financial stress now. You are closer to peace than you realize already. Take this knowledge and apply it daily from today. Your nights will gradually become more peaceful and calm. This is how real change in life begins truly. Stay committed, even when progress feels slow at times. Your peace is worth every effort you make today. Do not underestimate the power of small changes daily. You now have the tools to transform your sleep and the mindset to handle money with calm grace. Everything leads you toward a better, peaceful life ahead. Start today and protect your sleep and peace always.